current situation in the heavyweight division, Anthony Joshua's just been announced to fight Joel Big Baby Miller, so April 13th has been scrapped off the table. There'll be no Wembley Arena event. Dillian Whyte said that publicly the fight wasn't going to happen, that they never really wanted to make the fight happen. What's your thoughts on this?
Personally, I think it's a big fight for AJ to like kind of break into the US scene, even though he's kind of big in there already, but just to kind of go over there and just kind of stamp his mark. I think the fight itself, I think AJ stops him. If Miller can like take his punches, then it'll be a long night for AJ, but if not, I think AJ stops him. I think like Miller's conditioning, it's just like it's not really gonna carry him through. In terms of Dillian Whyte has worked hard to get to where he is now. Like he deserves a title shot. Like I would have loved to see him against Deontay Wilder. I would have thought, personally, I think he can beat Deontay Wilder. Right now, in terms of like the whole heavyweight scene, I'm still gonna say AJ is probably the best out there. Like out of Deontay Wilder, Fury, Miller. I said Fury already, did it? Yeah, all of them. Yeah, all of them. I still think he's probably the best one out of all of them. Still.
So you're representing the UK on this one.
Yeah, 100%, AJ all the way. Yeah, for me, yeah, I think technically he's better than he's probably not technically better than Fury. He's more loose. Like he's loose, he can move and stuff. But I just think he won't really be able to just kind of hang with AJ for like the whole 12 rounds. I don't think he'll be able to do like the whole no hands thing and all that kind of stuff. AJ's conditioned. AJ's like he's mentally strong. You won't be having that.
So coming back to AJ, there's a lot of speculation going around saying that he's ducking fighters. He could have made the Deontay Wilder fight. There was a $50 million offer. He didn't take it. He said that he wanted to bring the fight to the UK for the UK fans. But now he's traveling to the US to fight a relatively unknown heavyweight in America. What's your thoughts on that?
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. But no one really knows like the full story with the whole 50 million pound, because they're saying like they didn't receive a contract. They're saying like they said 50 million pound, and he was like send a contract. Then he was saying like what said to Wilder like don't worry about the contract kind of stuff. So I don't know. I don't really know about. I can't really say too much on that. But I think I reckon he probably should have taken the Deontay Wilder fight, but I think how it is now, the way Deontay Wilder and Fury, like their second match is going to be big, and then the winner of that fights AJ, that's going to be even bigger. So I think either way, like he wins either way. So when he goes into the US, he kind of just shows like what he's about in the US. I think the whole thing.
So you think it was a good business move?
Yeah, personally, yeah, I would say that still.
So then, if Deontay Wilder comes through his fight or Tyson Fury, like either one, you think the winner should get a 50-50 split against AJ, or do you think AJ should get the lion's share of the pie?
Even if it was like 40-60, then man are still going to be making like 10 plus million pounds. So I think 50-50, but I don't know, because AJ's the bigger draw. Do you know what I mean? So AJ's got 3 belts. He's had how many title defenses with his belts? I don't know. I feel like he's just the bigger draw out of all the guys. So and it'll be on his platform as well, like the Sky Sports platform. Well, most probably be on his platform as well. And with the other guys, I don't know. I will still think AJ is the bigger draw. So I would probably say like he probably should get the bigger split.
So 60-40 is your opinion?
Yeah, I would say 60-40. If it was 50-50, then yeah, 50 like fair enough for 50-50. I can see why obviously they would want 50-50, but I feel like AJ is the bigger draw. Like if they were to go anywhere else, like if Deontay Wilder was to fight like I don't know Dillian Whyte, and he did a 50-50 with Dillian Whyte, or got a 60-40 with Dillian Whyte, or whatever it is, he will still get less money than what he will get with AJ if he got like a less split. Do you know what I mean? It's the same
yeah. That makes sense. So moving away from the heavyweight scene, we got a big domestic dust up next week. Eubank, DeGale. Who have you got in that fight?
See, that's a tough one. Everyone keeps saying the same thing. Everyone keeps saying DeGale is shot. For me, like there was a time when DeGale turned professional, he was like my favorite super middleweight, like at the time. But they were saying like, oh man, don't live the life and all that kind of stuff. I don't know personally. Chris Eubank Jr., he is a machine. Like I've seen him train. He trains like a machine and everything. So I think he's a good fighter as well. The thing is, if he can do what Turex did to James DeGale, like just pull it on him, like if James DeGale hangs on the ropes and that, then it's going to be a long night for James DeGale. But I just think James the Girl's just gonna have too much skill for him. I think every time Chris Eubank Jr.'s kind of stepped up, kind of to that level, it's been a lot for him. But yeah, I don't know if Chris Eubank Jr. can take James the Girl's power, then Chris Eubank Jr. He takes that for him. But
So you think the fight's going to be a decision or KO?
I think it'll be a decision. Yeah, I think it'll be a decision. I think James the Girl would either try and box all night just to make a good decision, like, yeah, boom, get a win and get out there, get his paycheck gone. But I think Chris Eubank Jr., he's going to try and go for him and just make mistakes. So I think James the Girl is going to win that fight. Personally, I think it'll be a decision from James the Girl.
Coming back to the UK scene, so we got Dillian Whyte, and he's a bit disappointed, and he's made it vocally clear that he didn't get the fight. So who do you want to see Dillian Whyte fight next? There's been a lot of talk about Povetkin, Brazil, Luis Ortiz. What's your opinion? Who do you think Dillian Whyte should fight next to get him ready for that next heavyweight title shot?
That's a good question. I think it's been ordered a WBC interim world title fight for him against Brazil, right? Yeah. I think that's a good fight. I think that'll be a big fight for him. It'll kind of just because. So he's challenged for a world title. He fought AJ already. So for him, even though Whyte has already beaten 2 world champions already, I just don't know. I think that's a good fight for him because my guy, he's young, he's fresh, and he's hungry as well. So I think it'll be a good fight for Whyte.
So if Dillian Whyte comes through that, who do you think he should fight? Do you think he should push for the Deontay Wilder fight, or do you think he should push for the AJ fight? Who do you think would be an easier fight for him stylistically, and what will make a better matchup, an interesting matchup for the fight, Pam?
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, I don't know, that's a good one. I think he beats Deontay Wilder. Personally, I think he can beat. I think if he can get close and he keeps calm, I think he can really cause some damage to him. AJ, I still think AJ is above him slightly, like levels above him. Not levels above him, but I think he's above him. I think it will be a hard night for Dillian Whyte if he was to fight AJ. But I like Dillian Whyte. I think he's gonna go far. I think he's gonna go far after his next fight.
So you got Dillian Whyte beating Deontay Wilder if he comes through Dominic Brazil.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just better technically. Even though Wilder's got the reach advantage and all that kind of stuff, he'll be moving a lot. And he's got power in that as well. But I think if he can overcome the power, if he can take his power and he moves as well. Like Wilder's not Wilder. Whyte, he's a slight mover as well. He's got good upper body movement. So I think he can cause some trouble for Deontay Wilder and to get him out. Probably not get him out of there, but I think he can beat him.
Okay, so hypothetically, 2019, what do you want to see AJ do in 2019?
I want to see him. The biggest fight I would like to see AJ take is him versus Fury. I think that would be a big British fight, like big domestic fight. I think him versus Fury, I think that'd be a big fight. I want Fury to beat Deontay Wilder, and then him versus Fury, like later down the line, like I don't know, this year December. I think that'll be a big fight. Personally, I think AJ beats Fury. I think he'll be too strong for him. He might not stop him, but I think he'll be able to just beat him up for like 12 rounds.
So this year you got AJ undisputed, unified, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah, that's my prediction. If it was to happen, yeah.
Thanks for talking to Fight Fan Corner.
Alright, cool.